It's gonna be a March and a half, isn't it? I'll wait for the next one. This thing needs to keep pushing this way. Yo, what's up, Mohammed? How you doing? What's going on, guys? Welcome, everyone. I was just chilling, waiting for this thing to go live. It had a little bit of a delay. How you doing, Mohammed? I'm neat. What's up? What up, everybody? How's your day? I just started another mathematics. This is the jumper. We're starting off with the jumper. We're gonna do a very cool thing today. We're actually gonna do 2 different Wheel of Fortunes. It ended up happening that on my kingdom, on this day, there is the Richard Wheel of Fortune as well. I guess it's the same cycle, I'm guessing. Like, we got this, some people got YSG, and other people got the regular one. So my jumper has this, and the other account has the one with the legendary sculptures. And funny thing is, my free spin was three sculptures, which was cool. Posted that. But there is actually something pretty cool that I want to show you. And here's the deal, right? Because this is going to be I'm gonna make a video out of it, a very well explained video about it with like the math behind everything. But I want to shoot the whole thing of spinning the wheel with you guys. So I'm gonna explain to you guys kind of briefly how this works and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And in the video that's gonna come out, I think in the next couple of days, it's gonna come out for sure this week. I'm explaining exactly why am I doing what I'm doing and showing you guys all the math behind everything. Because this spin the wheel event is more interesting than you guys actually think. What's up, what's up, Levine? What's up, Neon? Do you recommend to take Belisarius or Pelagius as first for a cab setup? That's a good question. Let's go look at them. If you're going for commanders, so you're talking Belisarius, right? You're assuming that cavalry defense and march speed, that's pretty much your cavalry, right? What do we got on Pelagius? Attack. I'd put him for one reason. I guess Belisarius is a cavalry and is a good cavalry, maybe a good second cavalry. I have a hard time sending a Peacekeeper to war though. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad cavalry commander by any means. I'm just saying that even if you end up maxing this and setting up this, I mean, all that matters is your skills, right? And what you're giving me is march speed, which is cool if you're going to be very mobile. Maybe that's the only reason I'd put him in there for that. If you're looking for speed, you can put him anywhere you want to put him with speed. But you're going to have him set up as a Peacekeeper. You're going to use him primarily as a Peacekeeper. As a first Peacekeeper. So I'd put him as a secondary. Because for me, he's a peacekeeping guy. I'm going the peacekeeping route. Because the whole point is as many barbarians as I can, right? What's up, Roosevelt? Salma, how you doing? So I'd put Pelagius first, I guess, maybe. What's up, Elon? Makawachi. I just can't have, I don't know. I have a hard time with peacekeepers going to war. It's just my 2 cents. It's not necessarily the most correct answer, by the way. I'm sure that there's ways to pair Belisarius, and we were actually talking about a pretty interesting combo between Lohar and Belisarius for forts, I guess. This is something the Legends Gaming I saw happening, which I don't really know. There was a talk about that. There was talk about a bunch of things. There's a bunch of not only them. I've seen this combo being sent in rallies, and it's just like, okay, well, he's not Peacekeeper, right? So someone said that these guys are pretty strong. I have been training both, as you can see. So that's where I use them, Peacekeeping. Boudica? Boudica is almost done here. Boudica is the best, but again, I have her as a Peacekeeper. For me, I'm like, I mean, I set her up this way and sent her getting here. I mean, I could do all this, but I like her damage just because I needed her to do a lot of damage. So this and that kind of helps. That's what I used to just power through with her. So what's up? Oh my god. Oh my god. So let's talk about rolling for a little bit, okay? Notice me, senpai. I said makore akhi. Let's talk about this for a second. There's an event going on right now. It's the Wheel of Fortunes, a bunch of them, right? What's up, Last Swagger? So here's the deal, right? For a little while now, I was told that these things are a gold mine. Now, I didn't really believe it until I actually did the math. And turns out these things are a lot nicer than they seem. So the whole point of these types of events is primarily one and one thing only. You are going for as much value for the little bit, for as many gems as you spend into primarily sculptures, yellow sculptures. So if the yellow sculptures is what you're going for, then what you're trying to tell me is you want to get the best deal in gems to get as many statues as possible. And turns out that the system is a little bit rigged in the sense that a lot of people think this is gambling. But once you do a little bit more math, which I will show in the video, the whole explanation, you'll find out that really there is very good returns. It's just a question of how much you're wanting to spend. And the math adds up in the sense that what you really see is that, especially in the Richard, which I have Richard. As a matter of fact, this jumper, for those of you who maybe are from that kingdom, is pretty far ahead in his Richard. And let me give you a little secret. I'm on my way to another one, right? So why do I want the Richard wheel, right? The reason for it is pretty cool. Essentially, Richard, as far as I'm concerned, because I'm not in Kingdom 1 through 31, Richard is as equal to a legendary sculpture. So for me, landing on this, or on this is the same thing. They'll all go to the same place. In this account, we don't have YSG yet. I feels bad, man. Didn't get him. Like 9 out of 10. I was so sad. What's up, Hong? It's the first time watching the live stream. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So anyway, the whole point is getting legendary sculptures for gems. Let's go look at this. At 10 spins, you get 5 Richard sculptures. Okay, 5 Richard sculptures equals 5 legendary sculptures as far as I'm concerned. Cool. At 25, we actually get 5 legendary commander sculptures and a decent amount of food and resources in general. At 45, another 10 Richard sculptures. That's another 10 legendaries. And then at 70, another 10. And at 100, 15. Okay, now, it might sound absolutely crazy, right? Spinning 100 times. Why would you ever do that? You would do that because the value is there. When you hit 10, you've essentially spun, if you did the whole event right. Now, I'm giving you a disclaimer right now. I'm not doing it right today because I still have the 50% of tomorrow that I can use. And that's what I think all of you need to do. But I want to do this today, so the VOD for this is up for tomorrow. You use your 3 50% discounted spins, and your free one, that's 4. Another 1 spin is 800, and another 5 spins is a total of, you have 1200, another 3600, that would be 48, another that, so that's 5.6 thousand gems will get you pretty much this amount, right? I did the math right. So it's 3 times 400 and 800. So that's 2. Yeah, 5,600 gems. And you get here. That's a sculpture for 1,000 gems. It's the best value you can find. Now, you say, well, 25 is a lot of spins. The distance between 10 and 25 is only 15. So if we consider the fact that from here on out, all you're doing is spinning 5 times, 15 spins is what? 10,800? With 10,800 gems, you're getting another 5 legendary commanders and all of this. Now, that's about the price you would get, a little bit over the price you'd get them for from the VIP shop. But at this point, you're still breaking even with all the resources in terms of the gems you're spending. Okay? And the distance, again, between 25 and 40 is the same thing. It costs you 1,600, right? It would be, the distance here is 20, so this is times 4. So that's 12, 48,400, right? No, whoa, 14,400. At 14,400, you're getting another 10 sculptures. That's a sculpture at 1.4k. And think about it this way. 45 spins. All we did was just claiming these rewards and breaking even. You spun 45 times. This is counting. You're going to catch a lot of these, a ton, maybe one of these if you get lucky enough. A bunch of speed ups, a lot of good speed ups. You can actually end up doing them, and if you wait for the video, you'll see the whole map. I made a nice table of everything. If you spun 47 times, T-Fox, go for 70. You will break even. You'll even be making profit. You will be profiting because at the end of the day, you are not at a level where you can get that many or any gold sculptures for 2k from the VIP shop. That's the best value for gold sculptures. That's the place where you get them once your VIP level is high enough. But until then, this is the same value. So it's like, you would do it if it was in the VIP shop, right? But you wouldn't do it here. The value is exactly the same, if not better. And you are spinning. What's up, 8-Bit Beast? How you doing, man? So T-Fox, go for 70. You'll go for 100. If you guys want to wait, you'll see the video. It's not going to be out in time for you guys to be able to do this. But I did the math, and it's just like, in this account, what we're going to do is we're going to spin probably to, I think it's 45 that we're going to spin to. If I'm not mistaken, that's what we can do. So after we'll do the first 10, we'll see how far we can go. But we're going to go either here or here. I'll see depending on the math. So yeah, that's the point right now. So we're going to do this here. And on the big account, we are going to spend the whole damn thing. All right, let's do this thing. I just need to make sure a couple things. Just that my math is right? So we're gonna spin another 2 times 800. So that's 16. And then from there, we're gonna have to spin 40. So that's 8 times 3600. Perfect. Cool. So we're going to 45. Let's do this thing. I got Richie in 196. I'm just gonna start spinning, okay? And I'll keep talking to you guys, but I'm just gonna keep going through this. So if any of you care to keep a list, it'd be dope if you guys do. Or at least just count the amount of times you guys see a legendary sculpture or Richie, please. Because that's gonna be a lot of profit, and I'll prove it to you as you count how much profit we got. Okay, so at this point is just spin the 5 times and just do our thing. That's 1 Richie. That's pretty cool. That's 2 Richies. Have you seen my luck lately? I've been doing alright on these. So that's a lot of speed ups. A lot of speed ups. Nice little thing right there. All freebies. And guess what? Cha-ching! That paid off for 10 gem. The little bit of 5k gems that I spent. The 10 spins. Cha-ching! Now, by the way, AB the Beast. This guy's pretty far ahead here already. We're just working up on this. Slow and steady. Let's go ahead and keep spinning. 5 at a time. And see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This one looks like it's going to be all resources. But that does happen occasionally as I open my mouth. And there's another one. That's 1. That's 2. Yes. That's 3. That's 4. Woo-wee. Let's go again. Nice. Oh, that was close. And there's another one. Cool. And guess what, boys? Bam. That pays off for that one right there. Easy. Now watch this. We go again. You just go. And all this is profit. Everything you guys are seeing here and going, damn, is all profit. Clean. 3 Richards. 3 Richards on that spin. Go for good. 50 viewers good for you. 50 viewers is awesome. What is that's a lot more than I could even imagine. We're gonna hit this thing once again, and what do we get? Oh, that was close. Come on, give me that 8. If I hit that 8 once, it'll be dope. But I highly doubt that'll happen. This is gonna be all blues, and well, that. Yeah, that was a bad spin. But look at that. That's 2 days and 16 hours of research speed ups. Tier 5s, awesome stuff. Spin this again, man. Starting off with a Richard. Come on. That was close. I'd have been very excited right now. We haven't hit one of the legendary ones. Okay, this is the last time. There goes that. We are done on this account. Whatever happens, happens. So here's yes! Yes! That right there. That's a perfect. Yes, boy. All the star. I like the stars. Oh, that's a ding ding right there. Screenshot that. It's on the VOD. I was like, yo, thank you. Now here's the deal, right? Here is the deal. Someone here said in the chat something very, 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 very important. But I wanted to give you an answer to that. Roosevelt said here, yeah, it's profit, but 30K is a lot. Roosevelt, you're completely right. So one of the reasons I want to spin this fast is that I'm telling you guys this as the stream, is that I'm making a new series that is gem spending series, where pretty much we talk about spending gems in the game in different levels of spending or even free to play. I reckon, and you can't tell me you don't have it, I reckon you have 5.6k gems either in tiles or in some of these things, or you can get 5.6k gems in between wheels. And the answer, even for free to play, is yes. If you do the events, if you do all the good stuff, you can get here. Now at 5.6k, you can get to 10 rolls. So you're converting 5.6k gems into legendary sculptures. Now, if you're a free-to-play player, these are your bread and butter, because you're not going to be able to level up your commanders as fast as you want to. So the fight is always to get those. I am not a big spender at all. I did not buy packs just left and right. I need to see actual value in the pack to actually buy it. I do find the gems that I through the packs that I end up buying here and there, that just to keep the value of packs, I don't spend as much as you would think. I'm not a huge spender. I'm not a huge spender at all. I just do these. I only do this. I only figure out like the ways that I can spend my gems to reach my target. So this, look, 10 sculptures. So I got 20 sculptures for 30k gems. Daily growth will get you your 3k gems a month. And then you do a couple of events, like Mightiest Governor has things like this. There's every day a little bit of gems. These guys had used, I don't know if this one specifically had gems in it, but some of these do. So that was one account. We came out with huge profits. Huge profits. Look at this. Look! You guys want to see something? Don't tell anyone, right? One more. Let's go. We're about to max this guy up. He's on his way up. He's going to get a couple more reinforcements in this direction soon with keys and stuff like that. So I'm guessing he's going to get here sooner than I thought. You're going to tell my mom I did that? What does my mom not know that I do here? What, the money spending? Bruh, come on, mate. The money spending? I haven't spent a thing on this thing. Just open these things constantly. I haven't spent that much. Look at this. There's nothing left in here. I opened all these things that I had. Got the 30k. Is there, what the frick? I wish I could put the hundreds and hundreds you put in AB the Beast into the game. Oh, if only I could. If only I could. The millions AB the Beast puts into the game. He's heavy, heavy spender. He's a heavy spender. He's also, his name is still spinning up here. What can I say? Videos. I wanted to do the Richard wheel. So, bottom line is simple. Do your spins. Either the 10, the 25, the 45, the 70. If you're looking to convert gems into legendary sculptures, good value right here. You don't have to be a high level VIP to see them here. Because we both know, well, all of us know that once you get to this point, if you're going to need them, you're going to be buying these consistently. So that'll be the best way for you to spend your gems, because really the only way you get it is through here. So they'll give you what, 20, let's say 10, and then what? You have a lot more gems than that once you get to that level. So anyway, so that's the jumper. There's still the event going on. Have you guys seen the dragon? Yeah, this account, I haven't done even this yet. This account is still on road to greatness, which is funny. It means that I haven't recharged that many gems yet. How crazy is that? You guys want to switch to the big account and do that now, or do a little bit of barbarians, chill, and then do that in a little bit? Keep the suspense. Talk a little bit about these things. Yeka, you should take my account. I don't need it no more, or do a giveaway or something. I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna regret that eventually, and not gonna be in your pathway to come back. For how much is this jumper playing? For how long? This jumper is, where was the age on this thing? Here, 43 days old. It has tier 4s, courtesy of AB the Beast. It's all tier 4'd up. Still training tier 2s, preparing for Mightiest Governor events. One of these days I'm going to start upgrading some tier 2s, just because I'm starting to pile up a lot of them. And I really want to grow up a little bit to start actually fighting for AB the Beast's #1 spot in kills, which is going to take me forever to get there. But if I start working for it, it'll happen. So I guess I can show you guys a little bit, just for a little bit, the jumper right here. I moved it to Arabia. There is something about Arabia that I'm going to talk about in a future video that is really, really cool, that some of you guys actually challenged me about, and I'm glad you did. I'm really glad you did. Those guys probably have no idea that I'm still talking about them. It'd be funny if they did, but I think it was more like people trolling, saying a couple of things, and turns out that they were right. So I'm gonna talk about that sooner rather than later. That's the jumper right here. You guys can see he's about almost 4 mil. Nice little place. We finished up the this event right here. We are exchanging just for resources. I really, really like the fort attacks. AB the Beast, I want to see that in I want to see that on paper, signed with an attorney present. That's all I gotta say. These guys right here, the grays and the greens, are just my favorite thing. And just the towers, the fighting the forts thingy, I love it. I love the fact that people are actually rallying forts. In high, they actually rally forts all the time. So I just keep joining rallies because I like it a lot better than gathering. I end up getting almost the same amount of resources for less time spent on it. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So maybe that's a thing I wasn't aware of. But like, I bet you that if I do this, people are gonna be like, whoa. My alliance is like a family already. It's only been 3 weeks. Because your alliance was like your family? What do you mean because my alliance was like my family? The whole point of KE though is that if you have alliances and friendships and stuff like that, to like do battlefields, just people line up in the field, just start destroying each other. People do that all the time, and you can make it really competitive. You can make like 1v1 duels and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. Like, the cool thing about this game is that you can take the killing aspects. If you have enough alliances and enough people that are willing to do this, you can actually make tournaments throughout the killing event. It's 2 days, guys. You can do like 1v1s, set up 1v1s, two like lineups between two alliances, and just 1v1 to see who has the strongest alliance or something like that throughout the 2 days, on top of just doing so many cool events. It's like you do only 1v1s until when you win your first one, you stop, and then when everyone finishes their first one, they go, I don't know, they divide again and divide again, divide again. Whoever lasts, lasts. Like all sorts of things. People do a lot of stuff. Since you quit DNKY, are going to try to take out LG5 during KE. Awesome. Thank you. I don't try to involve myself in too much drama, man. I don't know who does what, who decided what, what's in charge of who. I don't care for that. So, all I do is this. Videos, chill, have a good time with you guys. So, it's cool. Well, the good news is that we have one candidate. The bad news is that, well, that's a lot of tier 4s. I don't think I have tier 4s in this thing at all. I do, like the one set that I trained just to have them. Is YSG a good garrison commander? Just like, I'd say just like Richard is. You get a nice little attack bonus right here. Garrison tree. Rage restoration. Archer attack, which I guess people are not keen on the archer attack because they prefer having the infantry. Infantry attack. So in theory, no, because really your archers are not the big thing in the game. Infantry is, because everyone attacks with cavalry pretty much. But if you have to choose between Richard or YSG, I'd go with Richard. But anything but YSG, well, maybe not necessarily, because he does a lot of damage. But there are other different ways you can garrison better, I think. I definitely think that Richard is a good big boy on the wall. Big boy on the wall. I wish we could max it up right now and bang him another star out, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit. All right, let's do this. I don't know if I want to cancel this rally. I probably should, shouldn't I? Let me ask. Let's see what he says. That's tier 4s. I don't really know. No, we're not gonna do that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Let's cancel this thing before I just make her walk. Hello. Yes, gone. If that's what we're doing, you guys can lead your own. Yeah, you can easily win. Well, yeah, once you have, I have tier 4s to play with. Once I send tier 4 marches, level 3s are a joke. But that was tier 2s and tier 3s. I wouldn't have won that. No way. Pussy. I don't want to waste that other guy's time, honestly. If I thought there was a little bit of a chance, maybe. There wasn't. ICBA to gather though. Ugh. I still have a ton of wood. I wonder why. I wonder why I'm sitting on like 70 mil wood. I wonder why. I wonder. Made a pretty city layout on one of your accounts yet? I'm pretty sure I've said it in the past. I really couldn't be bothered about that kind of stuff, completely honestly. Alright. I just sent whatever to gather. It's going to be a little bit anyway as we're going to stream. So I just really didn't bother with it. So, let's do this. I know you guys are not seeing anything, but I got to swap to the big account. Have I seen Last Swagger's F2P series? I saw that he posted a video. That's his jumper. That's interesting. I wonder how long does the effect of having a jumper and all that advantage, how long does that last if you don't spend on top of it? That's really interesting. That's something he's gonna find out the hard way. Because there's like a curve, and the whole point of being a jumper is that you start ahead of the curve, but the whole point is to actually use that leverage you have to snowball into the game. Problem is you gotta spend. That's all. Did I gather wood at all? No, I have like 74 million wood on me. Some crazy player in my kingdom was like, oh, let me give you all this wood because I accidentally opened all the wood packs I have. So here you go, buddy. Next thing you know, I look, there's 100 and something million wood. Like I plowed through tier 4s, through the level 21 city hall, everything. And it just went through it. PUBG later? Yeah, Maybe the Beast, for sure. I'm down. Maybe a little bit earlier. We'll see. But I'll hit you up for sure. So, big account. You guys know what we're going to do here? Are we going to roll keys? No. The key level is still a little bit low. What's up, John? First subscriber of the night. Thank you for subscribing. There you go. You're about to pop right here. Welcome to the stream. And you're going to keep filling up the beer glass. So thank you for that. Look at my great Dragon Lancer pull. Naderman. Alright. So. We're not going to be rolling keys, right? It makes no sense. We're not going to look at personal because that also makes no sense. In here. Guilherme, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Another number 2 about to pop right here. Bam. Beer glass filling up. I like it. If it fills up, we pull up a beer. Is that what we do? Why don't you see this event in your kingdom? It'll come. There's a couple of cycles of events. So this just popped here. It came with the Mightiest Governor and Wheel of Fortune. This is what we're here to see, though. This is the dream, right? Now, give me a second, okay? Let me hide myself away for a second too, so I can give you better numbers this time, because I think it's really interesting for you guys to know the math Well, now you know. Good. Bam. Because this is the regular wheel. And this one I actually had the math all figured out already. So let me put that there. And this here. And now you guys can see again. Sorry for that. So let's talk about this wheel, okay? And once I finish explaining to you guys things, I'm just gonna start spinning for the footage of the actual video. And in the video, I'm gonna pause the thing, show the Excel, show all the calculations of things, and talk about things in more in depth while this runs in the background, okay? What do you mean I hid the game instead? I did. I intentionally hid what you guys saw on the screen. What's up, Hashim? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. Okay. So here's the deal, right? This event is all about Pidgey Angels. Pidgey Angeles? Like Los Angeles? You guys are getting me distracted. So here's the thing. Again, another event. This time cheaper by a little bit. All about the gold sculptures. And you can get a nice chunk of speed ups. Just like in the other one. And resources by the bucket loads. Now resources are very underrated because it gets really expensive to build stuff. And I'm still at the phase of getting Academy 25. So it means that in City Hall 25 for that matter. So I know I'm going to need a lot of resources. So all of this is juice, right? Fonzie, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you. All this is awesome. But we got to know that we're not gambling. And we are not gambling, guys. This event is actually very, very, very well stacked in our favor once again. If we just dare to spend. So once again, I will go through the basic math like we did before about starting from the lower tier all the way to the top based on how many gems you want to be spending. Okay, now you have 5 tiers here that you can hit a total. 10, 25, 40, 60, 80. Forget about one important thing. 25 has 10 in the middle to give you more rewards. So what we're counting is all the jumps in between these pit stops, whether or not that jump was worth it, and whether or not the next jump is worth it as well. And it's very interesting because in this particular pack, it's a little bit different in this particular spin the wheel. The other one with Richard had Richard in it. So spin 25 here doesn't give you any sculptures at all. You get nothing. You get absolutely nothing. Okay. And in the Richard one, you got Richards in 10, and in 25 you got legendary sculptures. So obviously that one is better if you want to spend a lot of gems. So if you're not going to be spending a lot of gems, spending the 10 will be about less than 5k gems, I think. It'll be something like 4. So you can definitely spin the 10 and get your pretty cheap, very cheap legendary sculptures. Very, very cheap legendary sculptures, which you can keep stacking up. To jump another 15 will cost you about 9,000 gems. So if you can get through here and get another 9,000, you will actually be at a loss at this point, but not by a lot. Because once you do the math, to get here will cost you 4,625 gems. Now, to get here will cost another 9,000, but you get almost nothing. When you take a look at the price of these two, you end up getting to about a 13,000 spend amount. You spent that about that many gems, and you got about 5 legendary sculptures, which is a little bit overpriced in terms of the VIP shop. But if you can make it all the way up to 40, where you get 8 extra legendary sculptures, you end up getting to a situation where with about 20,000 gems-ish, you end up with all these legendary sculptures, just 13 of them, And all of these 40 rolls, you are rolling profit. You guys saw how much profit we got last time. So if you're looking for legendary sculptures, you have gems to spend. You can decide how much you want to spend. And then you can make your way through either 10, 40. At 60, you're breaking even. You're like a little bit ahead in terms of profit. At 80, you break the house with another profitable jump. And all that does not even count the damn spins. So everything you get in there is freebies. So if you ask me what to do in this kind of event, choose 10, 40, 60, or 80. Do not stop at 25. Don't go towards 25. Don't cross the 10 if you can't make it to the 40. Then to the 60. If you go to the 60, you're a little bit ahead. So you're... What do you mean resist? What do you mean resist, Spooby? I think that to get here is a great investment. You're a changed man? Yeah, you're a changed man, brother. Don't do that. Don't be spending. Well, what you gotta say, Spooby? What you gotta say? Talk to me, man. Whew. These lights are so bright. Holy crap. You've converted it to free to play? Word. The jump from 40 to 60 is... It's not that it's not worth it. You end up breaking almost even. I'm sorry, you are completely wrong. What is this? Where did you come from? The value of this. Yeah, because the jump to 60, but you'd end up ahead based on the previous rolls. So your jump from 10 to 10 gives you a 5.3. You're confusing me, but I got it. The jump from 10 to 5 to jump to 10, you're 5,300 gems ahead. Okay, you're at a profit of 5,300 gems. Now, if you go to 25. What ends up happening is it kills your profit and you end up at a negative 25 gems total. So you'd end up actually being in loss in terms of value. Now, if you spin another 9,000, you get a profit of 6.97 thousand gems. And then in your next spin, you only get about a 5,000 gems worth of speed ups. And that evens up to just a little bit over the amount you ended up spending. So what I'm doing is essentially telling you, you spent this much, you're gonna end up with more than you spent in values and items. So when you hit the 60, your total spins overall, you do all the maths and everything. Later, Spooby, good to see you here, man. You do the math of everything, you'll end up ahead by just a little bit. The jump between 40 and 60 is not worth it. But the whole run from 0 to 60 is worth it. So if you can make it to 10 and then to 40, awesome. You want to jump to 60, your total profit will diminish, go down a little bit. You'll still be even and even profiting, and all that you spin is free. You can stop at 40. I'm going to 80 on this account. I'm going all the way to break the house with 5, 8, that's 13, 23 legendary commander sculptures, which will cost me about 46,000 gems. Add to that speed ups, a little bit of resources. So that all ends up breaking it even-ish, and all this is freebies. So everything I roll 80 times, cha-ching. So my first roll, by the way, was the 3 sculptures. I'm going to spin right now. So now that we know what we're doing, I'm going to hit record and start spinning. So let's do this thing. We're going to 80. I don't care. Bam. Now the logic behind going to 80. Well, it'll actually take, I won't be able to do it today, obviously. But the logic to go up to 80 is that essentially I'll be able to convert a lot of my gems not only into sculptures, but into the speed ups that I really need for tier 5s, and all these resources that I really need, that I really need to just keep pushing building. So we're going to be spinning. We're going to be spinning quite a lot. Again, that's 1 sculpture, 2 sculptures, resources. Anyone want to keep account? Go crazy. Bam. If any of you are keeping account, we are at 2, 7. All right. I'm gonna spend all 50. Technically speaking, we're gonna have to run another 2, right? Because we only can do that. So that's kind of gonna suck. It'll cost a little bit of gems. I figured out what you saw there, Michael. I just realized that too late. You are right though. That's another one. 8. And look at the speed ups. Look at these speed ups. These I prefer the least, but I'm okay with them because I'm gonna be upgrading tier 2s to tier 4s for Mightiest Governors. So these are good. These are strictly tier 5 road. And I keep spinning. Are we gonna hit the 3 time again? I doubt it. We hit the 8 with the Richard, which was really cool. There's another one. Cool. So this was a little bit more of a gold-ish stuff. Let's keep going. We're gonna keep going. 2 stars. Okay, speed ups. I'll take you. Stars are my least favorite here, I guess, because they're good, but they're not really useful for me. This was a really bad spin. Just keep doing this. Ah, 2 stars, nice. That's okay. Okay, there it is. And then another star. Is this gonna be a golden run? Oh, almost. Let's keep going. We're just gonna keep spinning. Spin it, baby. Terrible spins. Another one. Breathe. Nice. There we go. There's another one. Profits, profits, profits. Cha-ching in the profits. And grab these as well. Bam. Add 8 to the count. That's 20. That is 20. How many times we rolled? From 5 we went 35, 7. That's 21,000 gems. So that's about 24,000 gems-ish for 20 legendary sculptures. Plus everything else. And we still haven't stopped. We're gonna have to do 2 spin ones, unfortunately, but there's another one. There's another one. So 22. 2 for 3K, that's profit, money, 25% off. So give me that 3, baby. Come on. Or at least 1. Come on. Not, oh, rip. Alright, so we're going to have to do 2. Ooh, we're not going to do 2. We're gonna wait for tomorrow and do 30 then. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna do all of today's chances. Makes no sense, makes no sense. It'll cost more gems in the long run for no reason. So, the amount of absurd things I just got here, I'm okay with it. I am still waiting for him. I think that he's gonna be my next focus. I think he's gonna be my next focus. So we'll see. That's what those sculptures are for, really. 22 of them. And I haven't spent that much. Your other account was luckier, but this is okay-ish, I assume. The other account had a better spin the wheel event. The other account had whatchamacallit? It had more sculptures at level 25. Because it had here, Richard, legendary, Richard, legendary. What's the best pairing for Baybars? What are you using him for? He's a cavalry guy. Here's your cavalry attack. Someone was talking about pairing, using what's his face, Pelagius with Belisarius. Take Baybars instead. Have attack damage right here. What are you gonna do with them? You're gonna play some, well, you can, if you're gonna use them to attack cities, you might even be able to put him as a lead, maybe. Does he have what it takes? He does a lot of direct damage. Healing factor is not bad. You could put him at first. And then you can pair almost anything with him. Half of these Cav guys can go with him. You can send Pelagius as second even. Since his direct damage factor and his healing is much lower. Think about it this way. Once you know what he's going to do at the front, all you need is someone to give him more juice. So the juice is in the Cav attack right now, right? So here's your Cav attack, 10%. Here's a little bit more damage. Additional rage restored to make you use more attacks. Garrison doesn't really matter. A little bit of healing for you. And if you max him out, increase attack of cavalry units by 10% extra. So it's like up to 15. So is it true that Richard got no garrison skill? And his skills always work right? It's so unfair in my opinion. Richard? I guess it makes sense, right? That it's crazy that he's a crazy garrison that has nothing to do with garrison skills. That's interesting. But Richard is overpowered in general. Like, there's a reason why Saladin is so overpowered himself. Richard is just way up there. So Saladin is going to be a counter. He's broken everywhere, man. That's why he is maxed. He's broken everywhere. Frickin' foo, man. Foo. How much I want to spin to 80, you have no idea. I'm really bummed out that there's like only 50 spins a day. And it's a good thing I started doing this today, because I would have noticed that tomorrow, trying to film for that tomorrow, and found out that that's a thing. So, nice catch. Opinions on why High destroyed SOC? No idea. Is there still any war after the temple? There's always wars. It's always wars, Harry. You never know when it's gonna happen. Someone's always cooking up something behind your back. That's how the game works. Everywhere, in every alliance, in every place, and every time. That's how it works. And then the question is whether you can hold against the conspiracy or not. That's all it is. Every single kingdom is like that. Every single alliance goes through that on the way to the top. It's part of the game. So, what else do you want me to say? Neon, it's not gonna last. It never lasts. Hello, Slowtech. My Minamoto talents, they're pretty garbage. I think I have them all this. I have them for peacekeeping. And then the rest is just gone through this way and going towards here. I have him strictly on skills. I'm using him as a peacekeeper. I don't have him as a cavalry. I take him as second usually. I'd rather have him in this path. How many players with T5 can fight high? Doesn't matter. The way high do things, the way a lot of other alliances do things and go about to play their game, everything can be countered. The question is whether you're actually trying to figure out. Most of the times when someone does something to you, you are actively reacting to the scenario they created. So think about it this way. When let's do a simulation, okay? Just for the fun. Let's do a simulation. All right. Not about how to destroy high, because that's not the point. We're gonna do a simulation with any. Who are these? Who are these blues? High. Perfect. You know what? We'll go with them. Their territory is a little bit too. I need someone stretched up a little bit. Who are these? High 2. Excellent. Perfect. Great. So we're gonna go against one of our small alliances, okay? And for the record, this is not a guide on how to get it done. It's just we're talking about war, so we're gonna simulate some scenarios. So you know what? Let's make sure we do this. Change the title. Just so people know that that's what we're talking about right now. So let's play the strategy game, talking about how you can actually beat an alliance, any alliance, based on even strength, numbers, swarming, whatever you want to do. I'm not teaching you how to destroy us. I'm not teaching you how to destroy your enemy, but I'm teaching you also how to defend yourself. Because there's a lot of things that people do when they're very comfortable. But once you get into that habit, there's a lot of weak points. And we're going to talk about a couple of those, okay? So let's talk basic alliance territory. Most alliance territories end up happening something like high 2s, which is just this snake of thing going throughout a bunch of areas. Like, look at this. Look at these guys. They're going snaking through everywhere, right? And the whole point of the snaking is that you're trying to capture different passes, different paths to things, different alliance resources and stuff like that. So at the same time, you're creating weak points. A small random example can be seen right here, where in theory, we have a substantial amount of flags in high going all through this way, and all they're connected to is this pass. So if you were to attack us, let's say, this is a weak point. This is somewhere that, as you can see, there's someone spotting that point. And you can try to fight it. These guys know how to get rid of you. But you can do it with any alliance. You can come this way and see that these guys have a couple of paths. Anything not connected here? No. All this territory goes away if these guys manage to place a flag right here and cut here. If these guys cut this way and attack this, all this is gone. Now, if you have tier 5s, like you said, only tier 5s and a lot more tier 5s, then these weak spots are not going to be where you're going to want to do the main fighting. But it is. You're going to want to fight here, but you're going to want to send a lot of other troops, of other alliance members, everywhere else. So all these flags must be burning. Must be burning. You must be sending teams of 4 members going after one flag. Stay there. All your strength, all your power. The tier 5s are not going to be able to be here and here at the same time. You know what? There's 2 of them in the alliance. Cool. You send another team of 4 or 5 members to fight here. Bam. Now these guys are locked out. One area is going to come down. All you got to do is keep the fights to just... You're not dying because it's combat battlefield or in buildings. So everything is wounded. So... I mean, in the buildings, no, not wounded. You're right. But you're fighting primarily in the areas, right? You don't... As long as you get the flag, you surround it, nobody gets in. That's it. And then what? You fight in the field at all time. You just keep doing that. The buildings you don't want to go into, of course, without a rally or something like that. But while the rally is happening here and the tier 5 is here, you are here. You are here. You are here. You'll cut down slowly and steadily pieces. That's also what happened with SOC. It's one of those things where when your tentacles are that far deep and wide, like I can hit this high because they're very, very strong and very smart. They have people eyeing these things. You can see they're just sitting here. But if you hit this and that at the same time, you're going to end up splitting up our attention. And then you end up hitting something down here as well. Nobody's going to be paying attention to this when you're fighting for the 2 passes. And then you slowly and steadily cut down. But for that, you got to be able to have a plan. It's a surgical thing. It's like we're going here, we're going there, we're cutting that, we're distracting here. And you just got to have the manpower to do it. And it's a lot of work. Even a top alliance with 5 tier 5s, just like our friend here says, if you have enough tier 5s to waste, you just zero the T4 members porting. Well, if you're going to go that far, if the situation is that bad, then people help each other with marches to... anyone that gets hit sends marches away to reinforce his other friends, and that way they don't get zeroed. You can work around it. It's very easy. You can concentrate all the troops in one place, and then this guy can go as many tier 5s as he wants. It'll be rough for him. You can do a lot of things. What's the point of cutting off alliance land? Couple things. People are earning... Alliances earn resources from resource points on the map. Come on. So right here, you can see this flag actually makes us 1,000 gold an hour to the alliance. This one right here gives us more gold. Ooh, those are 2 good tiles. That's why we're on them probably. I'm guessing that if I go look, they're mostly like, this is food. And this one's a connector. I see it has nothing on it. Connector here. This one's food. That one's a connector to the stone. So these things give resources to the alliance. Now, when an alliance has a lot of resources, they can start fort hopping as much as they want. This alliance makes a lot of resources an hour to be able to port a couple of forts around the map. That thing costs a lot to build. That thing costs a lot to build. Let's do this. It would be holy site? No. Oh, we took the temple. Nice. What would it be? The storehouse? No. I forgot. It'd be this, right? Yes, this is what I'm looking for. So you can see something like this. Your alliance resource points, what you get as an alliance an hour. And that allows you to build a bunch of things. I mean, you know how You know how expensive these things are? Do you know how expensive those things are? Territory. We got 0 tier 5s in the kingdom yet, but none but those that works at tier 4s as well. Pretty rare at the moment in our kingdom. Only 40 people, channel 21 plus. Cool. I hope for you guys that, not channel, City Hall. I hope for you guys that you stay like that. I'm using Memo Player. It's really good. I like it. Memo Player is really, really, really good. How many flags my alliance has in total? I'm not gonna look at that. Doesn't really matter. Anyone can see it, right? But I just don't want to open anything that has to do like that. That has to do with the alliance. As you can see, the chat for the alliance is also turned off here. Because there's people from both sides of the drama and of the fighting and of the stuff that watch this. So I don't want to really put anything out there. What's up, Sherder Gaming? What is the wheel? The wheel is a really cool event. I really want to spend those gold keys. It's this event right here, Wheel of Fortune. So you can see we spun our 50 of the day. So with that being said, once we have 50 spun, we have to wait for tomorrow to finish spinning another 30 to get to the 80 and 10 legendary sculptures. Very, very worth it. That's another 6 times. That's another 6 times 3,000. So that's 18,000 gems from here to here. For 10 legendary commanders, that's 1.8k per legendary commander. I don't see a no. I don't. What? Of course that we had to get this way, right? But still, even this jump was really easy. It was a 2.2 for legendary commanders plus this. Yes, Shutter. In my jumper server, it came in on day 34. Day 34 is the first time you see Richard. Do we have anything fun to join? They're fighting. We'll wait for the next one. I've been digging all these fort fights. They're giving me a lot of resources. I just started working on City Hall 24. I'm already working up to 25 pretty quickly. Nice, we'll start saving gems. Do it. Get to the 10 spins at least. Only wheel. No gold keys today. We don't have enough. I don't like opening this little. I don't know. I like making it a nice little thing that we do every couple of weeks, where we have like 100 gold keys on each account, and we just go crazy. Cause like I've been working, right? I've been working. Like you can see right here, bam. The only reason I'm doing that is for bam, the gold keys, bam, another gold key. You see, like that's how we're doing it. But you know I love me some gold keys. This time around, I did not buy. I did not buy these, and I don't plan on buying them. It's gonna be a little bit rougher. I did buy the regular speed ups, and I did buy the regular basic action points and speed ups because of course, why not? These guys are gonna this guys are gonna get bots sooner rather than later. These guys probably not yet. Although you should. There's absolutely reason not to not buy it. I'm just gonna push through these buildings. I really want to push through all these buildings. Wait, time the frick out. The Duke. Whew. Who took the king this time? Collect gold. Send a gold gatherer there. Lee. Cool. So now I can get. Do we have a good building? If we have a good building, I'll be tempted. I'll be tempted to speed up. Cool, I got you. You're useless. Healing speed. Stone gathering. Wood production. Oh. Wood production again. 2 yellow wood productions. That sucks. Doesn't look like we got a building rune today. So we're going to be chilling with that. I use Memu Player. Let's go gather some of that gold. And then go get a little bit of barbarians. We're going to go to the jumper, back to the jumper. And we're going to go get barbarians there because we got to get levels 18 and above. Why am I sending stuff here? Collect gold. Send that. Nice song. What we got here? What we got here? Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna even go for this. We did that. I'm not even gonna go gather. We're gonna send probably more stuff to rallies later. Like this guy right here. No. Send Booty Beach with us. It seems lagless. It's a lot nicer, isn't it? Memo Player. It's really nice. I like it a lot. It's very light. Alright. Let me turn off the game for a second. I know you guys are not seeing a thing. Please don't panic. While you guys are not seeing anything, if you guys like the stream, like the content, slap a like on the stream. That'd be nice. I'd appreciate that. It'd be dope as I swap accounts. To the jumper, we're gonna go get some level 18s because we have the monument quest to do, which is a lot of level 18 barbarians. I don't have that many troops on my jumper, so don't judge me. I'm only going with tier 2 training as well, so... Oh, well, we sent gatherers there, didn't we? Anyone close to the end? No. You're right, we sent gatherers earlier. Listen. Mistakes were made, right? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. LG, don't hate me, I apologize. I will go clean these later. Let me go this way. I know they're level 6s. I know. Don't hate. Please. Whoa. Major alert. Shoo. Do that. Save for later. Where's the other girl? Oh, she just dipped. Damn. Alright, so in here, we got some work to do because the monument is requiring of us to get about 2,000 more 18 plus barbarians. Now, we're going to do our fair share. We got a lot of action points. We're going to send 2 marches out at a time and just do our thing. What's ABG? Alliance Battlegrounds? Yes, they did. ABG, AOO. Yes, they won theirs. The jumper one is coming up soon. And I'm considering whether I want to stream it or not. But what I'm going to do for sure is we're going to have an awesome voice channel in Discord. And I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys the full experience. I'm going to record the whole thing and upload it raw. Just with a quick intro. And you guys can really hear how a decently organized group of guys can run Ark of Osiris that are strategizing about it and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. If you want to see it, let me know. That's the plan for that, for the jumper. It should be soon. It should be really soon. I can't believe we actually hit that. I'm so happy that we actually hit the 8. Oh, look at that. What do you know? What can we get here? The gold key. Thank you. One more gold key? Yes, sir. Oh, come on. We ended up running out of gold keys. Damn. So, guys, quick tip for you. In case you are not aware of this, this is something cool for you. Have you ever noticed that you have these events that are part of like civilizations which come with the civilization sculptures and you don't really need them? Have you ever had that situation happen to you? I mean, quite honestly, nobody really uses Sun Tzu too much. Very honestly, Herman is not a thing early game. So, depending on the order of things, you might really not really need these, right? You'll still get a bunch of them, but another place you can really spend these items is on this guy right here. This is so good value-wise because these 5 sculptures you can go on later on to maxing out to go max your. You can go on later on. Wow. You can use them later on to max out your constants, which as you can see, my constants here is really. This is a 5, and this is a 3. So it's a 2, 3, 5, 3 constants. And on this account, Kusunoki is, I don't even think like I have anything of him too much. And quite honestly, I might not find him as useful as other commanders here. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna opt into getting a couple of these in return for not getting these. So right now I can either get 2 of these or 4 of these. If we go look at the event itself, we have a couple more days left. But you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of these items. So with 2 days left, 2 and something days left, 2 days left, 24 items, you'll be able to get, where is it? You'll be able to get 12 of these. And then if you apply these guys as well, you'll end up getting like, I think it'll be 14 to 16 depending on how many keys you got and stuff like that, if you got it all. But like, what I'm trying to say is these guys are good. Like, really good. These guys are worth it. Even on the jumper. I'm slowly going to keep building her up. She's well worth it. There are places where she comes back with this skill right here at level 3 with 6% additional resources. And then another 6 from here. And I'm at 12% boost. 12%. You send to a freaking level 6 tile, you get 50k extra. 10%. It's like insane. So, she's well worth it. Alright, let's go find us barbarians. Levels 18 and above. That's a 14. There's a 19 right here, a 21 down there. Just kind of hoping we'll find like a pack of them. Don't have to march too much. We'll go for the 19 first, I guess. Give them the big march. Now we're going to be training some guys along the way. So this pair up, I like it for the training of Mehmed. And this guy can stay up front. But her, I actually want to train. Do I have anyone I want to train here? You know what, we can train her, it really doesn't matter. And I know they have a bunch of range in there as well and stuff like that. It really, this account is not really well balanced for just setting up. Like, there's a lot more calves in there for sure. And I should have probably kept calves out of there and sent one full march. It's level 19 barbs, guys, for frick's sakes. It's not a war. It is not a war. While that happens, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. What the heck? Good morning, Swiggles. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, hello. I think this is this. Good. So now we want to stop these guys. And I guess we'll go to the 21. A little bit of a march. We're getting some free. I mean, it's a bad idea to put Richard up front. And that was actually a really bad call. Give me a second. That was a really bad call. I should put their, I really should have. That was a bad call. Composition's terrible. Swap the commanders. Give Boudica to Mehmed and stick Richard with Mr. Minamoto at the front, and you get 2 peacekeepers at the front, giving me a lot more resources and spending much less action points. At this point, we have only 1 of those. I could have saved a little more by just keeping Minamoto and just sending instead someone else. Lohar instead of Boudica, which is still a thing. But I still want to train my Richard. No. This is fine. I know what I'm doing. The second time around, I know what I'm doing. So let's go to this 22. Screw it. We're gonna send Mr. Richard. Good luck. And we're gonna send Mehmed with you. It's gonna be a rough fight, but it doesn't really matter. You love my stream? Thank you. Appreciate you. Why did I say Fred is good as Richard? Which Fred? Who's Fred? Frederick? Would I say Frederick is as good as Richard? Hell no. Sorry, Roderick. I just saw what you said. Sorry. Hell no. Hell no. Nice little healing factor to make Frederick a nice healer. Problem is that the damage bonus here comes only to governor cities. So this skill is completely useless 90% of the time. Now the garrison thing also would have been a thing, except that Richard doesn't have one. He's a good secondary, but... And this is cool, but he's not really doing the damage. You can put him just as that as a secondary. You get a little bit of that, a little bit of good stuff, a little bit of heals, but you don't want to put him up front. Richard's the full pack. I only put Richard in the back right here because I want a peacekeeper at the front. Or else, as you saw, my first thought is Richard up front right there. But I want a peacekeeper at the front so my talents get me extra resources. Because I might spend a little bit of money on the game, yes, but I'm not about that life of wasting just for waste. If there's an opportunity for me to gain, I will. I mean, all of us need to think like that, right? We wanna gain. We wanna grow. We wanna improve. We wanna consist. So, shit, this thing is stopping me. Come on. Hello. This mic is in the middle of my view. I hope you guys can still hear me. I'm sick and tired of that thing in my face. Oh, that was the first level 22 I killed. That's nice. Foo, hello foos. Where are my foos? Those are the canceled one. Now look at this. Nice little XP, juicy resources. Nice little XP, juicy resources. All the time. All the time, the juicy resources. That's what you gotta do. This song is a little weird. This song is a little bit weird. Out of that whole playlist, this one's a little bit of a questionable one. You guys like it? Oh, we got a nice little amount of 18, 19, 19s here. So this is our next target. A level 18, which serves our purpose, but that also won't beat the hell out of us because Boudica is getting low. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on her. So she hits second, or else we'll have a problem. So guys, are you liking the stream? Hit the like button. Talk to me, guys. You disappeared. It's like you guys flatlined. Chat went doo, like survive. Like, why are you killing barbs? I'm killing level 18s and above because the monument, we reached rules of survival where all governors have to defeat 40,000 level 18 plus barbarians together. So we're contributing our fair share to the kingdom and going after 18 plus. And well, I have action points to spend. I could do forts with the guys, but I do help them in that case when I do forts, and it's nice resources, but oh, come on, I was gonna say, but there's gold keys involved. For me, the gold keys are life, so I want to help get that done, ensure that we get the 3 keys. What's the trick? You're talking about a self-generating march that has so much healing and tanking that you actually end up gaining, almost losing no troops, and you can go forever with the one march. If you're talking about that, I know it. Whoa! Oh, well, that's not good. I didn't know he was that far ahead. Well, holy crap. Run! That's wasted action points right there. If I've ever seen any action points being wasted that badly. Now turn. Go. It'll be crazy if he'll pass him. Oh, he is gonna pass him. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, the event to Japan? Yeah, you want to see... Oh, rally cancel. Listen, if you're a rally canceller, I hate you. Let me show you something very, very cool, right? Let me show you something super cool. And I'm going to even give it to you for free. No charges, right? Check this out. I have 2 marches out, right? Watch this thing. You ready? You see these 2 guys right here? Cool. Let's do it right now. You see this? 926. Ready? Watch this. Watch this. Bam. Bam. 80. Well, it'd be 60, right? Another 60. Another 60. Another 60. Guess what? I am not bothering all my alliance mates with a ton of notifications of rallies. No, I'm not. I'm doing it like this. You take 2 marches, start hopping between nearby barbarians. It'll take you a couple of minutes to get it done. It's a little bit more tedious than doing the stupid little like rally cancel, because you can just hit rally, hit cancel, hit rally, hit cancel all day long. But guys, that is so annoying. As soon as you swap between the 2, like I'm doing right now, you see that I'm receiving a new mail. It's because the other attack is cancelled. So the points are returned to me and then they're spent again. So I'm not losing a single thing by doing this. And I think I just finished it. There's an 18 there, so we'll go for this 18 for now. You go this way. Look, done. Nobody got bothered. No messages all over the place. So stop rally hopping. You're pissing off all your alliance mates. You have 40k AP saved up. Use it all on Lohar, buddy. Karak and Lohar. Karak and Lohar. Is VIP 3 good for you? Good too? Is VIP 3 good to you? I mean, VIP 3 is what you'll get to very early on. Within a couple days, you'll get enough points to get to VIP level 3. You really want to keep using those 2 builder scrolls that you have until you end up running out of them. And once you do, I recommend spending the gems that you have to get to level 6. So then you have 2 building queues permanently right here. You can kind of delay that by using those scrolls for 8 days, but after 8 days, I recommend getting here. Oh, I didn't send the other guy, huh? Shit. That sucked. What is this? A 22? Oof. Heavy. Heavy stuff. 55 seconds. How many seconds do you have? 28. Holy crap. This march is fast. This can't hit first. That's the only thing. Then we'll go back, I guess. Giving it a little bit of a leeway, because I'm pretty sure it barely crossed this. I see I dropped a little bit of frames. Sorry about that. We can't hyper RSS in ROC now. We cannot. No problem, Duck Productions. Hello from Serbia. What's up? What's up, Galvis? Glavis. Sorry about that. Glavis. How you doing, man? Serbia. What time is it out there? Should be a little late by now, isn't it? Hello. Come on. Bam. Come on. Get another one before we go back. We got a lot of AP still to spend. We're gonna keep doing this. Hiding behind for a little bit longer. Hiding behind the main tank. But I don't want to fight 21s, 22s. I mean, I could. But those are the reasons why. Well, we're going to go back anyway, right? Let's go for this 21 on the way back. Give us a tip on how to get a high amount of gems. There are a couple of ways you can get gems. I'm going to make a full video about it too. One of the ways is through gifts, which I see I have a few to open here. And with a little bit of luck, Alliance Gifts will give you gems, as you can see right here. I have gotten gems. I get gems all the time from here. It's small bits and things here and there, but everything helps, right? So that's number one. Number two, obviously, daily events. Look at Mightiest Governor. You get here 75 gems for free. This is nothing, right? But every day you get a little bit. After the end of the Mightiest Governor, you get like a nice 500, I think, or something like that. Plus, on top of that, you have your daily. You get 100 gems a day here. Absolutely no reason not to abuse that. You can end up reaching a point where you're making a good couple thousand a week. Actually doing all these different things. It just depends. You also want to get to a point where perhaps there's events that straight up give you 650s. Like on here, well, I just used most of them, but as you can see, my biggest chunk is here, which is from the Alliance. Some of these are from events, from quests and events and stuff like that. And of course, from these things, like one of the nicest things to pull gems from is caves. I love caves. The chests from caves are really good. But J. Creek Constance is the best gatherer for, yes, of course. I mentioned this earlier. Constance is probably the best gatherer. Sarka's my big girl though. Shaka's a big girl. She's the 5-5 girl. She leads the way, as you can see. She will be leading the way here. Once we're finished up, she will be in a... We're probably going to put her in an alliance spot. Constance is by far the best gatherer in that sense. An extra 16% resources for free when you're done with everything. Richie is leveling up quite nicely here. Soon enough he'll get to good high level, which is good because we gotta push stuff here. Push. So while we're talking about that, what we got here still to do? We need 15 points. One more silver tavern. We're gonna do that now. Okay. So we're gonna do 1, 2. Which one we said we were gonna do 2? Oh, the silver key. Yes. Now we done. Cool. So there's a lot of ways to get daily gems pretty nicely. Like bam, another 100 gems. There's a lot of places where you can end up with like gem tiles. Even the I'm pretty sure even barbarian forts. Oh man, we did this. Do I have barbarian forts here? Yes, here we go. I'm pretty sure these, well, you don't see them on these reports. You see them on the separate mail, but I'm pretty sure you get gems from those as well, like by fighting forts. So let's go look for a fort. Find me a fort. We've been rallying them all day. There's probably nothing around here. These guys are marching miles. Here we go. Gems. You can also get these, but that's really not worth it. Click control and then scroll out to zoom out. Even barbs give gems. Yes, they do. Let's go look if we picked up some by any chance. Look at that. Bam. Bam. And we got a little bit of luck on those barbarians towards the end. What about these guys? Wong Kong Wrong, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. In this we got nothing. Nothing. No. Yes. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh, we got a couple of gems. You get the point. You get the point. Give me the gems. A lot of gems. And just keep stocking them. And just prep. You guys can see I still have a decent amount of gems here. But I used to have a lot more. Like the 2,000, 1,000, 650s. But I prepped. I spent them to do this event. And to do a couple of other things. So I just used them. I knew that's what I was holding them for. So as long as you're prepping for things, just keep pushing. Do we have a building rune here? Ooh, we have a research. We can abuse this a little bit. Although I shouldn't be. If I was at the level of caring for this mightiest governor, I wouldn't be doing this now. I'd be doing this once the research build construction day comes up. But since I really can't be bothered about this mightiest governor event, because I do want Julius, but I don't feel like fighting with these guys at this point. I could, but I'm gonna have to give a big fight when Saladin comes out and all the other guys come out, and I want those more. The rest of them I can get back at some other time in the future when all the big spenders will already have all the sculptures they need. So it's not that big of a deal to waste to go through another cycle. It'll take a few months. You just got to keep that in mind. But I gave up on, like, I really want Charles Martel in here, but it's gonna be it's gonna be a real good question if he comes up, if I actually go for it or not, because I really want my Charles Martel to be strong in here. I want to do an infantry set early on with Richard and Charles. So now that we're doing that, these 2 days can go away. These 2 days can go away because I do want to enjoy the opportunity of a 10% off. And the speed ups are absolutely not necessary. Your Charles is 5541. Charles is dope. I want him. It'll be a big fight, the new commanders in MGE, I know, which is why I'm not holding back. The big spenders are going to beat me for sure. The big spenders are definitely going to get their share of the pie. But the non-big spenders, the medium, average, little guys, kind of like me, are gonna be biting each other off a little bit. But I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm going in. Just to give you some context, right? The first MGE that one of those guys shows up, okay? First MGE that happens, all of these become tier 4s. All of those become tier 4s. Every single one of these guys becomes a tier 4. So at 30 points per one of these, 20 points this, and 10 points this, there's a good couple of, I can hit 10, 20, 15 mil. Quinn, I already mentioned how you zoom out. You hold control and then you scroll out or in. Once you're holding control, you can scroll out. See, that's my one problem. I'm scared I won't have enough resources to get it done. That's what really scares me. That I will not have resources to get it done. While we're at that talk. While we're talking about that. Let's see if we can get some assistance on those resources. You play on an iPad? I have an iPad here too that I play on, but this is for on the computer for now. You want Constantine? I want Saladin. I want Saladin, and I'll then work hard to get Constantine. I don't mind too much to get just to unlock them. I'll use legendary sculptures if I have to for upgrading them. But I'm really not gonna be. Let's send these. I like doing these. These are very good. I hate when it does that. Send him with you. Tell me this is not marching. Mobilizing. Perfect. Gentlemen, why is she number 1? Screw it. There's no real. You want Hannibal? Hannibal's money. Hannibal, you get to VIP and you buy, and that's that. So I don't even consider him as a viable option for absolutely any. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying, like, he's not a fight. There's nothing to fight for him. You just spend the money for him, and that's that. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Give me one moment. Watch the viewership tank. Be right back. I'm still here. Don't worry. Don't leave me. No. Wonder how much of that you actually hear. 'Cause I'm pretty far from the mic. If you guys are hearing everything I say, type 1 in the chat. So when I come back, I say a lot of ones, and I'm like, well, damn, that works. I do highly doubt that you hear this, though. I very much doubt it. Oh. One. There's 1-1. So I guess he did hear it. I thought my noise gate was a little lower than that. Interesting that you guys actually heard it. You are poor? Me too. I have him on VIP 10. I can unlock him on the big account, but I'm poor right now. That's exactly it. So we're gonna chill here, heal some troops, wait for these damn. So guys, you guys heard the news about the Ark of Osiris, right? Ark of Osiris is gonna be on every 2 weeks. How cool is that? Oh, where have you heard that? Here I am again, spreading rumors and lies. Live on stream. That's what I do. That is what I do. It's crazy to have fog. It's so crazy to have fog. I'm not used to being bothered by having to explore. Hannibal's expensive, 290 plus. Yeah, he is a pretty expensive one. But again, the second cheapest one, really. It's just that this one and Minamoto both have a price tag, that's all. And the other ones are just like, you can end up spending this amount or that amount or that amount, and all those amounts are huge. It's really RNG. Cao Cao with your daily chests is pretty cheap. You're getting very lucky. You're getting very lucky. I have a lack of Cao Caos in my life. I have a lack of everything in this situation. These guys are... I mean, this account is getting a decent amount of gold statues, but... I wonder if one day we can hit the 50 statues out of 50. I want to get a day where we manage to match a gold statue for every key opened in the mass opening. So like when we open 65, we end up getting 65 gold sculptures like these guys. I really want to get there. I think that's going to be a dope video, a dope experience. This account also is just piling up keys for the next opening. And no, some of you say I waste all my gems on keys. No, I haven't bought them here either. I don't know, Neon. You gotta ask him that. You made your main account Arabia? I mean, if you're rallying stuff, then it's nice for to have a nice little attack bonus. 1k gold keys. What do you mean, Squiggles? 1k gold keys. I do really like Arabia for the let's let's go look here. I really do like Arabia for the cavalry attack. We're all cavalries as of right now. Later on, once my Charles Martel grows a little bit, just a little bit more, I'll be able to swap to being an infantry. And damage dealt to barbarians is always nice because I like hunting barbarians and neutral units like forts and stuff like that. So I enjoy it. I think it's a really good civilization for what I'm doing at the moment. You're gonna save 1,000 gold keys. Are you gonna record yourself opening it and then send me the footage? Are you gonna do open all at once? You are free to play and have more than 5 commanders skill maxed. How long have you been playing? And what commanders? Legendary commanders? Absolutely no way. I'm going for Constantine because he has 40% health buff, and I'm a French civ. They have the highest health for all infantry. That's a good approach. I can say you're in the right path right that. You probably have like 43. Damn, you got a long way to go. A long way to go. It's good that you have aspirations to be in the game as far as 1k gold keys and miss out on all the different things you can do from the things you open with those gold keys. So that's very brave of you. So let's see what we got. Resources. I love this. And the Book of Covenant. We need a lot of those. The Books of Covenant are a real pain. They're a huge pain. Glavas, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Our 7th subscriber of the night. Bam, going into the beer glass. Thank you for joining the channel. I appreciate you. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Do we get another one? Do you do a back-to-back? A back-to-backer? Let me hold you right there. Let's see if we get a back-to-backer real quick. He's just waiting for his troops to get back for him to deploy the next one. 8 mil power 2. I have 10 mil kills, and that's how I get my rewards. Yes, but you're not maxing legendary commanders, even with 10 mil kills. Absolutely not. Alright, Boudica is fighting for the level 3. 481,000 troops. This will be an easy success, easy win. When you joining the Kingdom of Misara? Oh, buddy, if I make one more account, I might expire. It's a lot of work to maintain these accounts, man. Especially when there's events like this one. Now we're gonna get the Valentines. I'm gonna have to really keep up the pace on both accounts. Where I gotta get all the everything done, which is shitty in the beginning. Like all the barbarians, like 400 barbarian fights. That's gonna be 800 in the same period. I gotta do it on 2 accounts. And when I'm home, I can do it on the phone and on the computer and kind of do it at the same time. But more often than not, I'm on my phone. So I'm going to have to split my time and all that stuff. And it's going to be shitty. But one more account on top of that. We got more resources. And speed ups and a little bit of tomes. And bam, Books of Covenant. The Books of Covenant are the best. I like them. What's up, S? You're back. I actually believe I should be able, yes, to upgrade my castle one more time. And then I'm going to have to start working towards getting more of those. And the next step to get more of those is going to be buying one of these. Not this guy. I'm probably going to end up spending on this guy. No. 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 This guy. Which is not going to be enough, but at least I'll get these Minamotos. And then I think that the next move is gonna have to swallow the bitter pill and just get this one, and I'll have enough to max to hit another skill of his. Arrows of Resistance don't really speak to me. I'm more of a Books of Covenant person, and unfortunately at some point I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and max this out. But hopefully some of you wonderful people like AB the Beast will help me get to a situation where I can start buying these things right here. You think Mina is worth it? Yes, Minamoto is the cheapest legendary commander to max. All you gotta do is spend the money. He has a price tag. All the others are very hard. You're gonna have to spend a lot of money, time, and energy to get like the right sculptures at the right time, or all the legendary sculptures and all that stuff. Minamoto is the one that you know you're gonna spend X amount of money and get it over with. So he is by far the best, cheapest legendary commander to max. So that's that. Have his first skill maxed? Yes, for sure you want to max his first skill. At least. So you can see I bit the bullet because I wanted to use him as a peacekeeping guy. He's still on peacekeeping terms here. So as he's a peacekeeper and he's a leading peacekeeper, I bit the bullet and I went ahead and sacrificed the ability to get this to the top first, to be able to get these. So as you can see, I missed one of my rolls and didn't land on here, it landed here. But it's worth it for my use, and eventually what I'll do is, if I buy those 2 packs, I'll have 120 extra sculptures, and I have 30 here, so that'll be 150. So if I click again, it'll be 40, and then if I click again, it'll be 40 again, and then after that, it'll be 50 if I'm not mistaken. So I will have enough to upgrade 3 levels, so perhaps you get these 2 pretty far ahead with that amount of money, and then from there, just keep maxing them. How much damage does your Minamoto do? Not enough on this account. He only has like a 12% attack, cavalry attack, and it first skill maxed, so not that much, not enough. I think once I hit 4 stars on him, you hit level 30 and 4 stars, you get that crazy $30 pack that is really, really worth it. Wow, nobody really rallied another fort. That is highly disappointing that nobody rallied a fort. Come back home. Come back home. Watch how they'll get back home and freaking someone will make a rally, a fort rally. It's just one of those things. $40, $40, $45, $45. Yeah, it's something like that. I remember it's something like that. So it would be like 130 to get 3 levels, or 125-ish. I guess it'd be, because it'd be 80, 125. What's up, Arch? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you here before. Yeah, so it would be about 125 to get 3 levels, which would be nice. It'll cost a nice little couple of packs. It would be like, what? It would be the $20 pack and then the $5 pack. The $20 pack and $5 pack is 25 bucks. 25 bucks is a lot of money. 25 bucks is a lot of money. And then this is a 50. Don't even talk to me about that one, which we're gonna have to get. And then the 100, we're gonna have to get it. We're gonna end up having to get it. Made a new account, go back interest back in the game, and thank you for the advice you gave me the other day. You're more than welcome, ass. Glad you're back with us. I'm good. Watch your vids, but I can never catch your streams. Where now you did. There you go. How's your day today, man? Hugs over drugs. Show your alliance. My alliance is Legends Gaming. Their Discord is in the description if you guys want to join us. It's a pretty nice group of people. Lots of good, smart players. I do need to do this, which I haven't done that much today because I am swamped at work. What's up, Alexander? You haven't missed that much. Just rolled 2 different wheels on 2 different accounts. Slowtech, thank you. Appreciate you. Just chilling for now. Kind of like winding down towards the end of the stream. I've been streaming for almost, what, 2 hours? And as much as I love to stream... Oh, well, more than that. 2 hours and 5 minutes. As much as I love to stream, like... do an 8-hour stream, there's really nothing to do for that long. Like when if there was like an event going on that I could keep plowing through, that'd be cool, but there's really nothing. I get tired of fighting freaking barbarians all the time. We're gonna go get a fort, start a fort, because at least do something, but really there's nothing that much to do. So like after 2 hours, I feel like it's a good spot for us to stop and chill. Unless you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything. Like, can I stream with AB the Beast? You mean with AB the Beast? The PUBG thing. If we play PUBG, if we end up playing PUBG, sure, I could stream it. I really haven't streamed PUBG before, but I could. Expedition. My expedition is garbage. I don't have tier 4s. I don't have tier 3s. I'm only training tier 2s. So maybe the amounts of things that I send now that I have a little more troops will help. But I need my tier 4s to keep advancing. So I'm stuck in expedition. The store is actually pretty decent. You guys can see I got a little bit of I did a little bit of shopping earlier. Got my 15k. I'm gonna pass on our boy, on Kusunoki. I'm gonna pass on him. I'm gonna probably grab Pelagius, which is a big boy cavalry guy that it'd be nice to get him maxed out ASAP. If I were to really keep up with like the push towards infantry, then I would consider perhaps Eulogy for this. I might consider Eulogy over Pelagius if I decide to go strictly cavs here. Infantry here, sorry. Why don't I have tier 3s? I've been training a lot of tier 2s and only tier 2s in both my accounts. Because I'm prepping for a Mightiest Governor event coming up, where we'll have the new commanders. I want to end up in this kingdom. Here's the deal, right? In this kingdom, we have, this is not a diagram of, this doesn't paint the reality correctly, okay? We have Mr. De Kirch, who is a nice spender. A few of these, Avalanche is a decent spender. There's a bunch of decent spenders here. There's not a lot of spenders here. So I believe that if I put a nice amount of effort and work on the first day and crack maybe 10 million points on day 1, then I'll be way ahead of everyone else for the kill event, and I'll be able to place at least within, I'd like to place top 10. I really would like to place top 10, but I don't really think that's gonna, this could happen. It'd be dope if these guys somehow are nice and kind to me, which they shouldn't be because they should be playing their game. If I end up somehow like snatching like a 50 or a 40, 4th and 5th place, I'm gonna go ham, but it's gonna happen. Oh, Kelvin, it's you. That's awesome. What's up? So yes, I actually did get a clarification. I mentioned this earlier. I mentioned you. I said that one of you guys challenged me about something, and I went to the devs and asked, and I actually got an answer. That is you. I recognize the picture. So, you want to know who's right? That is you. And as you can see, I'm not mad. I'm not arguing or fighting with you. I'm not arguing or fighting with you at all. It's just like, it was like one of those things where I thought we had a difference in opinions. But, and I'm going to make a video about it. Don't worry. When I make my Arabia video, I'm going to mention you and I'm going to mention this situation. You were right. And I'll tell you where I got confused. And I also explained this to the devs. When I read something like this, rallied armies, it's like defeated armies. It's like conquered armies. So yeah, not you. So one of the guys got mad there. It doesn't really matter. So when I see rallied, it's just like I did the same. It sounds the same as conquered, as defeated. That's the ED usually. So what they did here is rallied armies are the armies we rallied towards the attack. But that's not really the best wording, because there is a defeating army and then there's defeated army. There is the conquering commander and the conquered commander. So that's how it usually works. So a rallied armies would be the rallied armies, not the rallying. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of weird wording. And I'm not the only one who thought that, by the way. Some people agreed with you, others agreed with me. A couple of people talked to me in private and said that they think that I'm right. And I was completely wrong. I was completely wrong, and I'm gonna make a video about this. It doesn't change my mind, because all it means is that you get more rally damage, which is excellent. If you're gonna be leading rallies, why not? And you are gonna be leading rallies. I mean, again, I did a lot of fort rallies, which gave me a nice little amount of damage. So now you're doing fort rallies and dealing damage to barbarians and neutral damage units 10%. So that's another 5%. That's 15% damage on forts. Think about it that way. So I still think Arabia is really good. But rallied armies, what they mean is the armies we rallied to attack with. So it means that your rally gets a 5% damage. Which is what you said. Which is exactly what you said. And it's awesome that you challenged it. And it's awesome that you argued, because a lot of people just say, oh, what a dumbass, and go away. And you never find out what the hell actually happened. I mean, if you're an inf, that's completely fine. You're still Rome. It's completely fine. There's not a big problem with that. It's just... keep up the awesome work. Thank you, and thank you for challenging me. And if you see things that are wrong, hey, definitely let me know. We're all human, man. Like, sometimes people make mistakes. I never preach to be the guy who knows it all. I do my best, do my research, do my homework, come prepared, and hope for the best. I wing some things. I say that I get to a point where I need to make a judgment call whether I think something. You switch to Ottoman. Ottoman is good too. It's just one of those things, man. If you see something that you think you should challenge my knowledge, do it. The worst thing that'll happen is I'll apologize and make sure the record is set straight. That's how it works. Ottoman is really good too. I wouldn't say Ottoman is a bad choice for you. I really wouldn't. We're still here to learn from each other. Exactly. You have no idea how many things I learned from the community. From the people in the community, from my alliances, from everything. So that's how it works. Every time something new happens, then we gotta cover it and gotta figure out what's the best, what's the worst, right? So that's what we do. That's what we do. That is what we do. Complex criteria, my ass. Alright, boys and girls, I think I'm going to call it quits for the night. I've been streaming for about 2 hours and 15 minutes. I got nothing left to do, quite honestly. Let's go launch one more rally. And you guys can watch if we potentially fill it as I say my thank yous. And close the stream for the night. If I feel like, honestly, I'm kind of tired, I might do a couple of PUBG matches. And if I'm actually feeling the way I am after I shower and chill for a little bit, then I'm most likely gonna play just PUBG in my bed. But if I feel like I can sit up and chill and keep gaming with you guys, then I'll definitely come back and stream some PUBG. I wouldn't mind streaming some PUBG if you guys are down to chill. But anyway, you're gonna find a stream for Barca versus Madrid. Kelvin, type firstrow sports.eu. You'll have there every possible stream for every type of sport you ever look for. Not front row, firstrow sports.eu. You're welcome. It'll change your life. Anyway, thank you all again for all your continued support. Thank you to our new 6 new subscribers for the session, for filling up my beer glass a little bit more. Thank you to our top super chatter, Mr. AB the Beast. So far, the only one who have used the super chat. That will actually scroll the top 5 people who use the super chat and the most donators. So for now, it's only AB the Beast. So thank you for all your support to this channel. Are we gonna? No, not yet. Well, we'll figure it out. I mean, to launch this rally, not hypothetically, to launch this rally, I'm gonna need a nice 400,000 people in here, and then I'll be fine with it. But anything below that, I'm gonna have to cancel. So we're gonna sit these 3 last minutes, chill for a little bit, just finish it up, make sure this rally actually comes out. As Knight puts out another rally, yeah, he is probably gonna send my way, gonna cancel and send my way, because I don't think we can fill more than 2 at the time. There it is. So that's probably Knight. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So that makes a lot of sense. I think he also will be sending tier 4s with a little bit of the garbage. So, still not enough. What do you guys say? Are we going to launch this rally or not? Ooh, he's feeling saucy. I'm down to help him. I think I have the troops to set. No, I don't have the marches. But that march, it's about to come out. It's going to go there that way. Can I share my game ID? 11231062. I don't have marches to go help them. This is waiting. No way. It's probably gonna want to march for a little while. I won't be making it. Friends. New friends. Add. Bam. It seems like we're gonna be canceling this rally. It seems like, not yet, unless the lights light up and someone sends like a nice 150, 160 tier 3s. This is gonna be an insta cancel, an insta abort. We're gonna wait for the last like 10 seconds and just cut it out. It seems like that's where it's gonna go. Most people say, whoa, 1 minute, I still have a long march. Now I'm just gonna wait for the next one. I don't want to bother anyone. The good thing is the Night King has 201 already. So when I send mine in and this other guy sends his, then we're gonna have the quota we need. Really? 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 Come on, man. Nobody can send a good march. Alright, screw it. If you can't beat them, join them. What's up, Russell? You caught me off just about to leave. Been streaming for about almost 2.5 hours. It is time to go. I'm kind of like slowly fading out as it gets late and had a long day at work, another couple days of hard work, and then everything gets a lot easier. Whew, been grinding at work. So yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Thank you guys very much for all your continued support, all your help, all your feedback, all the stuff, all the likes, all the tweets, all the everything, Facebook, Instagram, Discord, all the good stuff in the description. You guys know what to do. Legends Gaming down there as well. I'm the Gecko. I'm out of here. Thank you again for streaming with me, chilling with me for 2 hours and 20 long minutes. I know I'm not Mr. Chisco or Mr. Legendary Ronnie when it comes to the mightiest of knowledge, but I respect every single one of you and appreciate every single one of you who comes to chill with my quirky, weirdo, loud kind of way of running streams. Next stream probably Saturday night. As usual, we'll do our usual Saturday night stream. We won't have keys by then because we won't have enough keys. But we'll see what ends up happening by Saturday. Maybe it's going to be kill event, so we're going to go out venture to get some kills. Anything said about Lords? What Lords? I don't even know what Lords is. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. It's almost over. Hump day is behind us, or you're going through it right now. So let that hump day sink in. And once it's over, it's all uphill from there. So, well, downhill technically. You guys have a great night. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for the good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the 7. You know the good stuff. Peace.